You won't believe the drama we've got in store for you today. We're about to dive into the mesmerizing world of Beyonce and her former dance captain, Ashley Everett. Hold on tight, cause we're about to uncover the truth behind why Ashley wasn't part of Queen Bey's Renaissance tour. Plus, there are some seriously wild rumors circulating about Ashley witnessing dark magic and voodoo. Can you believe it? Let's spill that piping hot tea right here and right now.
Saying that Ashley was liking a couple of shady comments online, some regarding to her pay, some regarding to Beyonce's legendary status in the game, and just other shady comments.
You know, being Beyonce's dance captain was a dream come true, but like everything in life, things change and new paths open up. The decision for me not being part of the tour was mutual, and it's all about growth and new opportunities. Ooh, mysterious. But wait, we can't ignore the wild rumors. People are talking about you witnessing Beyonce doing dark magic and voodoo.
Beyonce's ex-drummer of 7 years, she is seeking a restraining order against Beyonce. She's accusing her of dark magic, witchcraft, tapping into her phone bill.
What's the deal with that? Fans discovered that Ashley also liked an Instagram post about Beyonce being a demon after Ashley was recently discovered liking a number of questionable comments about the pop star. This is not the first time that Beyonce has been accused of using witchcraft, and you may recall that she was accused of using spells to harass her former drummer. Let's examine this voodoo black magic thing. Is it just another Beyonce conspiracy? Or did Ashley actually see Beyonce doing something ominous that caused her to flee? Ashley Everett, one of Fiance's most well-known background dancers and a former dance captain, isn't on the current Renaissance tour, and fans are wondering why Beyonce didn't hire her. See, Ashley was just 16 years old when Beyonce's choreographer Frank Gatson first saw her in New York. Ashley left the Juilliard School the following year to join Beyonce on the Experience tour. Ashley grew quickly through the ranks due to her talent and commitment, and at the age of just 19, that she was named Beyonce's dance captain.
So that's where I technically got my bump up to the dance captain, because I was the only one who knew some of the Crazy in Love choreography and the Baby Boy and, you know, the older choreography, Single Ladies even, you know. I helped teach. I just became like a part of the creative team when it came to helping with dancers. I became a dance captain for Beyonce at 19 years old, yes.
Ashley danced at over 500 performances in total, accompanying Beyonce on every significant concert tour. Ashley danced by Beyonce's side for almost 10 years, performing with her at Coachella in 2018 and the Super Bowl halftime shows in 2013 and 2016. Ashley additionally made appearances alongside Beyonce in over 20 music videos, including Single Ladies, Run the World, Formation, and many others. Ashley and Beyonce appear to have become close friends off the stage as well. And Beyonce even assisted Ashley's boyfriend in planning a surprise marriage proposal at one of her performances. However, when Beyonce launched her 2023 Renaissance World Tour on May in Sweden, fans were shocked to see that Beyonce had replaced the majority of her seasoned background dancers. Ashley is no longer Beyonce's dance captain, and Hannah Douglas has taken her place according to Beyonce's team. Although many fans pointed out that Beyonce probably wanted to include more queer dancers, given that her album Renaissance is heavily influenced by the post-1970 ballroom scene as well as Black, queer, and trans culture. They initially didn't think much of this, despite the fact that fans were undoubtedly surprised to learn that Ashley wasn't invited to the Renaissance tour. Actually, Beyonce dedicated Renaissance to her Uncle Johnny, a gay cousin who assisted in providing for her and her sister's lunch until his passing during the AIDS epidemic.
Take this award to my Uncle Johnny, the most fabulous gay man I've ever known and I ever knew, who helped raise me and my sister. He lived his truth. He was brave and unapologetic during a time when this country wasn't as accepting. And witnessing his battle with HIV was one of the most painful experiences I've ever lived.
Due to this, the Renaissance World Tour included numerous gay dancers, including Honey Balenciaga, a sensation online. Fans believe that Beyonce simply didn't think Ashley was a good fit for this particular thing after the Renaissance tour began. But Ashley is among the best in the business, and she almost 10 years dancing with Beyonce. Since Ashley has stated numerous times that she can dance in any style and doesn't limit herself to just one type of dance, it is still odd that Beyonce chose to leave her out of the performance.
I would
say, I always say this to any dancer who like wants to be in this industry or make it a career. Taking as many classes as you can, being as diverse as possible. You don't have to be a professional salsa dancer too, but like try it, you know, like the more you know, the bigger your opportunities are. Because these auditions and stuff, like even for a commercial for like Jeeps or something, like they might want you to crump. Like, you know, like I'm not a crumper, but I've seen it and I've tried it and I can fake it till I make it. So just like, you know, exploring and expanding.
We don't see any reason why Ashley couldn't master the choreography for the Renaissance tour given her talent and years of experience. Some fans thought Beyonce might have chosen a younger dancer this time, but Captain Hannah Douglas, who performs in Beyonce's new dance, is 2 years older than Ashley. So that can't be the reason, but what is, and if it is, why wasn't Ashley selected for the Renaissance tour? This is where the bizarre part of the story begins. Ashley was recently discovered liking a number of questionable remarks and posts about Beyonce, one of which referred to the singer as a demon. Ashley initially liked a fan's comment on Beyonce's Instagram video that read most overrated performer of the 21st century, and then she liked DL TikTok's comment on her own video, if you ask this woman about Renaissance one more time. However, fans soon noticed that Ashley also liked a post shared by Hollywood that referenced a speech by poet and Bible teacher Jackie Hill Perry, in which Jackie cautioned people against acting foolishly. In her widely shared speech, Jackie discussed how Black mainstream female artists frequently portray witchcraft as cool in their music and overall aesthetics, and she claimed that this only serves to perpetuate stereotypes that Black people are not true Christians.
I don't know who told us you gotta be a witch to be Black. You are not more Black by engaging in witchcraft that is still propagating a white supremacist lie that Black people in Africa didn't know Jesus.
By the way, this is precisely what a few fans believe Beyonce was attempting in the poem Denial that was included on her Lemonade album. Many fans thought that the last few lines of this poem, in particular, sounded as though Beyonce was describing some magical rituals. To be clear, this poem wasn't actually written by Beyonce. Rather, it was by British poet Shire, a practicing Muslim whose son wrote it. Fans, however, continued to believe that Beyonce was behind this because she wouldn't have said those things if she didn't believe him. One fan said, "I don't care if Beyonce wrote it or another person. She is speaking those words and demonstrating them witchcraft." And another person added, "She's referring to doing rituals to see if Jay-Z was cheating on her. She sacrificed herself to see and save her relationship." But returning to Jackie Hill Perry and the speech she gave about demonic music that caught Ashley's attention, Jackie mentioned Beyonce and Kehlani in her speech and claimed that these are the kinds of musicians who try to deceive people into thinking that all spiritualism is the same by using their work.
I am angry that the powers that be in social media and in culture and in music and in Beyonce's music and in Kehlani's music and in whatever the other, and in Santorini, like I'm angry that they are really trying to convince us that all spiritualism is the same. And we have digested this impurity and this, we want so bad not to be legalistic that we actually become profane. We want so bad to have all these freedoms that we are entertaining demons, and you wonder why you are depressed, and you wonder why you are anxious, and you wonder why you have nightmares, and you wonder why you can't sleep, and you wonder why you see things in your room at night. It's because you're opening up doors to all kinds of demons. Close them. Whatever you got in your home that's witchcraft, throw it away. Throw it away. Burn everything you got. Because we are women who are going to love God with all of our heart and all of our mind and all of our soul. We are not going to imitate the detestable practices of the nations.
Regardless of whether you actually think Beyonce engages in witchcraft, the fact remains that she refers to herself as a queen and requests that people prostrate themselves before her. In addition, Beyonce's husband, Jay-Z, refers to himself as Hova Hova, which is a play on Jehovah, another name for God. Ashley is not the first employee of Beyonce to purportedly accuse her of witchcraft. In 2018, Kimberly Thompson, Beyoncé's former drummer of 7 years filed a restraining order against the singer, alleging that she was harassed by Beyoncé using extreme witchcraft and magic spells.
This has been going on since 2006, and it's just been getting worse and worse and worse. And for a very long time, I put this person on a pedestal. I love them. I send emails, publicly, happy birthday and all this stuff. And the entire time, this person was casting spells and manipulating me and controlling my job situations, my relationships, just all kinds of things.
Kimberly claimed that Beyoncé used spells to run surveillance and control her finances in the court documents obtained by The Blast. She also asserted that all the influential people in the music business are aware of Beyoncé's occult beliefs and practices. Despite that, none of them are comfortable discussing it in public. Therefore, it is strange to say the least that Ashley Everett, who has worked closely with Beyoncé for more than 10 years, enjoys posting about Beyoncé being a demon. As for the fans, some of them are calling Ashley better and saying that everything being said is just another conspiracy theory. Nevertheless, a lot of people are convinced that these claims about Beyoncé's involvement with voodoo and witchcraft must have some basis in reality. One Beehive member said, "The way she shaves the woman who made her relevance, shaking my head." And another fan added, "Everybody trying to defend this witch. The audacity of this woman to do this to someone who gave her a career." Even so, a lot of people are claiming that they agree with Ashley and Kimberly and that Beyoncé's diehard fans are too deluded to recognize the truth. I don't know why people feel like Beyoncé is this can't do wrong person. To be even with Jay says a lot, so keep that in mind. I personally believe some of the things said about her only because of B and the powers Jay has that we don't hear what really goes on behind closed doors. Everything is timing. However, what do you think about the allegations that Beyoncé is a witchcraft practitioner? Do you believe that's the real reason Ashley left? Comment below and don't miss out on this next video.